a little bit of Bible prophecy. Okay, this right here, this is an artifact, right? This artifact is dated between 100 AD to 200 AD. It's in the catacombs of Rome. When I say artifact, I mean that this is history. This is during the time when Yeshua actually lived. Yeshua, if you don't know who I'm speaking about, I'm referring to who people call Jesus today. All right, so this is coming out of Luke 21 through 24. It reads, "For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. But woe to them that give suck in those days." Okay, so those days, when he speaks of those days, he's talking about a time coming. "For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon these people. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled." Okay, so let's examine that excerpt. Captive into all nations. What does captive mean? Captive means captured, not of your will, spoil, booty, loot. Captive means imprisoned, slavery. Okay, slaves are captive, meaning that they don't have a choice. Okay, it doesn't say that they're going to migrate into all nations. Modern theologians like to use the word, oh, well, they're scattered in all nations. Okay, well, if they're scattered in all nations, the question is, or the question remains, how did they get there? Because the Mashiach said that they will be led captive into all nations. They will be taken as capture into all nations, not captive into the European nations, not captive into the African nations, not captive into the Asiatic nations. It says captive into all nations. All right. So once we establish that captive is imperative into understanding the prophecy that the Mashiach has established, then we have to move on to the second portion of it. "And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled." Okay, so in order to understand that portion of the text, we have to know who the Gentiles are. Okay, I happen to have a genealogy map of the Gentile nation. Okay, and you can find this in Genesis 10, 1 through 5. All right, I'm going to have 5 pop up for you to read. I'm going to read 1 through 4. "Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Unto them were born sons after the flood. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshech, and Tiras. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Rephath, and Togarmah. And the sons of Javan, Elishish, and Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodanim." And it says, okay, "By these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands, everyone after his tongue, after their families, in their nations." Okay? So he just listed, the genealogy of the Gentile nations. Okay? So in order to establish truth, let's see if any of these nations are related to any of the people that are presently living in Jerusalem, because Yeshua stated that Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles. And matter of fact, I do want to let you guys know that if you don't have a King James Bible, then it might not be in there. because in a lot of these new Bibles, they're taking that out, that portion out of, the description of who the Gentiles actually are. All right. So let's check the genealogy. Okay. Japheth, Gomer, Magog, Ashkenaz. 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 I heard that name before. Ashkenazi Jew. The Ashkenazis. So the Ashkenazis are Gentiles by biblical standards? That's strange if you don't know, right? So, if you do, when you do know, you understand that it's fulfilling exactly what Yeshua, the Mashiach, has stated, is that Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Okay?